This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona on this Friday. Don't toss out your face masks just yet. You're going to still need them on planes, trains, and other forms of public transportation for a little while longer anyway. Mandates are extended through mid-April instead of expiring next week. According to TSA, the government is working on a plan that will tailor restrictions based on community factors and science. Travelers at Sky Harbor sharing mixed feelings.
I don't like it, but I don't like masks. I think it's unnecessary. That's just how I feel about it.
I'm glad for the extension because we are going to be doing some traveling, and I would have been wearing a mask anyway.
Well, the agency hinted at a possible early termination if, again, the science could support it. Inflation hitting Arizona hard, the national rate rising to a new 40-year high of 7.9%. It is worse in the valley, Phoenix outpacing the nation with inflation surging at nearly 11%. It's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Energy costs rising nearly 30%, the majority for gas prices. Some positive news. How about that when it does come to gas? Prices did not jump nearly as high as other days this week. We'll take any silver lining we can get. AAA says regular unleaded, it's up just 2 cents nationally to $4.33 a gallon. Prices in Arizona going up 4 cents to $4.58 a gallon. Diesel jumping another 12 cents overnight. Some sticker shock, of course, at the pumps has a lot of people planning to make changes. A survey from AAA revealing 60% of Americans say they will change driving and lifestyle habits as these gas prices, I should say, continue to go up. 80% of all drivers surveyed said they would drive less to save on fuel. Those asked also said that they are open to carpooling, combining errands, and cutting back on shopping or even dining out. Spring break is here. Have you booked your hotel online? Well, you may want to call the hotel before you head out of town. Consumer reporter John Matarese explains why, so you don't waste your money.
Show you what I sent them.
Juanita Stevenson and her husband booked a hotel in Chicago through Hotels.com to celebrate their anniversary. But when they arrived at the hotel,
She goes, I don't have a reservation for you. I said, you don't have a reservation for me, but here's a confirmation from Hotels.com. She looked at it, she said, yeah, that is their confirmation, but they have not given us the information.
the hotel had no record they had prepaid over $400.
Well, what am I supposed to do now? And she says, well, we don't have your reservation.
Luckily, the hotel still had a room left, but then came the second shocker.
We'll give you this room, but you're going to have to pay for it.
So Juanita reluctantly paid a second time.
Now, this complaint has come up many times before with third-party travel sites. You prepay for a reservation, but you get to the hotel and they have no record of it.
The nonprofit consumer group Elliott Advocacy says this happens more often than most people realize. It says hotel reservation systems sometimes don't sync up with the third-party booking site.
What does a consumer have to do to be treated fairly when a mistake is made?
To avoid this, Elliott Advocacy says always have a printout or screenshot of your reservation. Double check the dates and call the hotel directly the day before you arrive to confirm your stay. Juanita has now been billed twice for $400, once from Hotels.com and once from the hotel.
I have paid twice for these 3 nights at that hotel.
After we contacted Expedia, the parent of Hotels.com, it has now promised Juanita a full refund for what should have been a relaxing anniversary trip. So check your reservation so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Well, you do not have to break a sweat to stay healthy. A new study led by the University of Georgia found that physical activity when you get older can help to protect cognitive functioning. The researchers also finding in order to help the brain function better, no intense physical exercise is needed. In fact, even just a few minutes of walking could actually have a high neuroprotective benefit.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Our storm system is clearing out, but behind it, we still have some lingering breezes that'll stick around through the morning hours at least. For the valley, those winds gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. If you live on the southern end of any of our slopes, it's likely you're going to feel some stronger breezes as those winds come in out of the northeast and essentially pick up speed down those slopes on the back end of them. So just something to be mindful of through the morning. It'll be breezy, and up north also still breezy, mainly through the morning. Then the winds lighten up this afternoon. afternoon. Low pressure clearing out. Behind it, we've got high pressure that'll build into our west, and that is what's going to send temperatures up through the weekend. We'll see some passing clouds at times this weekend, but it's going to stay dry and it's going to get warmer. Today, well below average still with a high of 71 degrees. A nice day overall, though. Then tomorrow, 78, and by Sunday, we're talking a high of 80 degrees, and it's going to get warmer. Those temperatures trending up into the mid to upper 80s for most of next week.
And for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.